VC, music lovers, vinyl lovers, anybody just clicks on this video. What's up? I'm Brian, this is Shamrock'n Records, and I just want to say hi. I miss you guys. It's been a while since I've made a video. It's been a little over a month or so. So it's kind of like my monthly video lately. So my last video was like a 2-month. So I'm here. I'm back. And I got a ton of records to show. I'm not going to be able to squeeze them all into this. I want to try and make this quick, but I'll show you some of my highlights from the last month or so. I picked up like 40 records in the last month or so. So I'm going to cut it down to a few select titles, I guess, some of my favorites. And yeah. So what we're listening to right now is the Kooks, Inside In, Inside Out. And this was just reissued. Originally a record from 2006, and I never got it on vinyl before. And when I saw that they reissued this, I needed to grab it. Great Britpop record. This was a big like summer record for me when this first came out. I always kind of think of the band the Fratellis when I listen to this, because I was listening to the Fratellis, the Costello Music record, or CD, I guess I should say, because I was spinning the CD at the time. But two records that kind of went hand in hand for me when they both came out. That's a really good one. And the cool thing is that I picked that up on Walmart.com, and I also picked up this Weezer, Pinkerton, which is just one of my favorite Weezer records, and just a favorite record by any band, really. I mean, it's a classic. So, Weezer, Pinkerton, the Kooks, I mean, and this Jason Isbell in the 400 unit. Here We Go, I believe is called. Here We Rest, I'm sorry. And if you can't tell, I'm just infatuated with him over the last like 6 months or so. I just can't get enough of this guy. He is absolutely one of the best singer-songwriters going right now. I just love him. And I saw him a couple weeks ago. He was here in Maine, and he opened up for Brandi Carlile, another one of my absolute favorites. And it was an amazing show, so if you get to see Isbell or Brandi, go check them out. I mean, just incredible show. But yeah, anyway, I got all three of these records at Walmart.com. Okay, I'm doing a little ad, I guess, for Walmart right now, but I was very happy to find out that they sold vinyl online, and it's pretty inexpensive. And they'll ship them to your Walmart. Alright, so I had picked out these three. They send them right to the Walmart closest to your house, alright, which is like 5-minute drive for me. And they were there within 2 days. And then they'll text you and let you know when they get there. But for all three of these records, it came to $30. They were $10 a piece. So I thought that was a deal and a half. And I wanted to share that info with all you guys because, you know, Walmarts are everywhere. So go online, check it out, see if there's anything cool in there that you want, because they had a pretty nice selection and it was reasonable prices. The one issue is that the Isbell record came slightly warped, and it didn't affect the play, so I kept it. I didn't return it, but just kind of, I don't know if it was just a thing, but I know that there are those issues when you buy from a big box store or whatever, so I know it. Same stuff happens with Amazon. So another one of my favorite records that I picked up recently, the Indigo Girls, Nomads, Indians, and Saints. I have been looking for a copy of this forever. Okay, very hard record to find. This record was never released in the United States, and it's one of my favorites by them. This has Welcome Me, it has Watershed, Hammer and a Nail. You know, they're the three biggies, I guess, for their popularity. But the other songs on this record are just insane. Southland in the Springtime is one of the most beautiful songs you'll ever hear. 1, 2, 3 gets right in your face. I mean, the very, very, very good record. It's one of their early ones, and I got it through my friend Mike. He has a friend in the UK who comes over and visits him in Boston every so often. And when he comes over, he'll ask Mike, is there any records you want me to bring over for you? And my buddy Mike got me that. So thank you very much. You have no idea how excited I was to get that mic. Let's see here. This next one I'm going to show. I was very, very, very excited. Where did I put it? Okay, let's see. I got a stack in front of me right now. Okay, here it is. So this next one, Total Grail. All right. This record, I was scrolling on Facebook. I'm, on the Facebook, YouTube Vinyl Community page. If you guys are watching this and you're not a part of the Facebook YouTube Vinyl Community, go on there. That's where everybody hangs out. We all chit chat, and you can watch these videos and stuff, but you really start forming friendships and bonds on Facebook. At least for me, that's where I chat it up with everybody. So I don't have time to watch all the videos lately. So anyway, if you're not on there, sign up for that and get on there. But one of my buddies on there, Aaron, who lives in West Virginia, posted a picture of this one day and another Guster record. And he was like, oh, is there any Guster fans out there? And so I commented, and Aaron and I have become good friends. We chat on there quite a bit. And he's like, yeah, he's like, I'm thinning out my collection, and I just want to get rid of some of my stuff. And he sold it to me for a great price, a very nice price. This is a valuable record, and it's been high on my want list, but this thing went out of print a while ago. This is from 2003, and it's just like one of those records that I don't think they made a lot of them, and it is gorgeous. And I remember when that first came out, I was a little disappointed with it because Guster, if you don't know, never had like a drummer. They always had like a conga player, right? And this record, Keep It Together, is where they first introduced like a regular drum kit. So it was very different for them, and it just it was more polished. It wasn't as organic, but now it's grown on me, and it has become one of my favorite records by them. So very excited to put that into the collection. It's very, very poppy, upbeat. If you're not familiar, that you can tell that they're inspired by like the Beach Boys. They do like just different harmonies and just weird things. So check it out. Check out the song. Come Downstairs and Say Hello. All right. Check out Red Oyster Cult. Those two songs are incredible. You'll know Amsterdam if you know any, but anyway, I'm going to get away from that because I have way too much to show you. So, let's see. I picked up, okay, so you guys all know Toad the Wet Sprockets, my favorite band, and they finally pressed Dulcinea on vinyl. Well, here in the States. This was never pressed in the States either. It was always, they released it back in the 90s. I think the Netherlands. I think it was a Netherlands press. But they have now pressed this, and we're selling it online. Well, I found out the day that they announced it. I found out, and it was already sold out, and so I flipped out. And I have now seen them in concert, and they're selling them at their shows now. So you can't get it online anymore. You can get them at their shows. They may end up putting it back out online. They have put it out online on their website, just on toadthewestrocket.com. They've put it out twice now, but they're also selling them at their shows. They are very pricey, but they're not even anything compared to the $250 that the original is selling for. So, and that's the #1 record that was on my want list. So I'm very excited to finally get a copy of Dulcinea by Toad the Wet Sprocket. Let's see. Another one that I was very excited to find was a copy of Heart Attack and Vine by Tom Waits. This is a great, great record. Man, what song is it that just... On the Nickel and Ruby's Arms. Jersey Girl's on here. Great stuff. This is an original on Asylum. That Cloud label. But they are reissuing it within the next couple weeks. I've seen it online on sites saying, you know, future releases that are coming up. If you go to bullmoose.com, they have a great upcoming vinyl releases where you can just go onto their website, hit that, and they show the next like couple months worth of records that are coming out, and it's really cool that you can see what's coming out. Let's see. I'll show like one or two more, and I gotta cut this out. So okay, so I go to the flea markets here near my house like every Sunday. I try to go on Sunday mornings, and I'm there at like 6 in the morning. Because you got to beat the record dealers, because all the local record dealers are there too. So I'm down there a couple weeks ago, and this guy approaches me. It's really weird. It's really bizarre. This guy comes out. He sees that I had already bought some records. I had some records in my hand. He's like, "Oh, you buy records, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Yeah, this and that." And he's like, "Well, you know, I got some records. I don't like to just sell them to anybody. You know, blah blah blah." He's like, "I got them over in my car. If you want to come on over and like check out these records." So I walk over with the guy, and he pops open his trunk, and he's got like 3 boxes of records. It was like a drug deal. It was like this really random, like, they're not for anybody. They're just for, you know, select people. Like, like, what the hell is going on? But like, I guess the guy goes that he doesn't want to pay to sell and set up a booth there, so he just finds people that are buying records and brings them over to his car. It was really bizarre, but he had some cool stuff in there, some stuff you don't see every day. I was very excited to get a copy of Faith No More, The Real Thing, and this is an original 1989 picture disc from the UK. You know, the song Epic was humongous, and what is it, Midlife Crisis, I think, was on this one. Was Midlife Crisis on? Falling to Pieces was the other big one on here. But yeah, this was huge when I was in, you know, middle school and stuff, so I was very excited to get that. And I also picked up this Bob Marley from that guy. So, yeah, it was a good drug deal. Bob Marley, drug. Okay. So anyway, yeah, I was pumped to get this, because I never see Bob Marley, and this has one of my favorite Marley tracks on it, Roots Rock Reggae, and this is on Island Records. It's a pretty little label there. But yeah, so I'm going to cut this short. I'm going to end it now. And I'm going to try and make another one soon, and because I got a ton more here. I probably got another 30 records or so to show. But thanks for watching today, and I hope everybody's doing well, and yeah, cheers.